If you were anything like me as a kid, you couldn't dream up a better idea for a video game than getting to play as little green army men, shooting other green guys on epic battlefields like a picnic table, a kid's bedroom, or the inside of a refrigerator. And if you're anything like me now, then you're probably still chasing that dream of living out the greatest battles ever fought between small plastic men. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but you'd have better luck building a time machine and going back to 2001 and playing Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2 on your PlayStation 2 than finding a good Army Men kind of game these days. We are out of luck when it comes to good Army Men games. It is just not gonna happen. Better to accept it now and move on than play at least a Switch port of the Mean Greens Plastic Warfare. I bought this game on the Nintendo eShop for about $2, and let me tell you, that is $2 I'll never get back. The first problem is the clunky controls. I'm moving so slow! It feels like I'm a little plastic green guy. Wait, is this actually the best game ever made? Anyway, the way the camera moves around when you aim your gun feels delayed and rough. Third-person shooter games usually have a lot of camera smoothing, and this feels like maybe it would have been better designed as a first-person shooter. I don't know. And the aim assist barely works. I mean, I can't tell if the bullets are supposed to be following the target, regardless of where the reticle is pointing, but there's no hit markers, so I always feel like I'm missing anyway. And then there's the bad spawns. I have been spawn killed by terrible AI in this game more than I did when I was playing Black Ops on the Xbox 360. It's like, out of all the spawn locations, it can't detect if there's an enemy nearby, so that when you spawn, you don't get insta-killed. Just cycle me to the next one where there's no enemies around. But no, this game wants you to get blown up as soon as you enter the battlefield. That would make things more realistic, right? And who doesn't want more realism in their plastic green army men game? And what's with the non-existent single player now? I swear, when I first bought this game, there was a single player mode that I could load into to play against bots. There's no story mode to speak of, and I'm totally fine with that. I'd rather just jump into a skirmish to shoot some bots and blow off some steam. But now, when I try to load the single player, nothing happens. So I have to choose multiplayer, and then I have to change my game to private, and then I have to change the settings to allow bots to fill the match. I mean, I guess that works, but why do I have to go through all these extra steps just to get into a game against bots? Now you might be asking, why even play against the computer? You could just play online, right? Well sure, if I weren't the only person in the world who owns this game on the Nintendo Switch. Here's a positive note though. I really like some of the maps, at least in theory. Picnic table? Yes. Inside of a freezer? Oh yeah. Bath time? Lather me up. But what's with the layouts here? I already mentioned the terrible spawn points, which sucks, but another thing is just how cramped all these maps feel. We're supposed to be little green army men with all the extra space in the world due to our small stature, but everything feels so claustrophobic. There's too many hallways, all the walls are way too close together, and the camera controls so poorly that it's too easy to get turned around and lose your sense of direction. These maps need to be opened up to where you have way more freedom of movement and easier directions to attack through. Heck, just copy all the maps from Star Wars Battlefront and change the aesthetic to match the plastic warfare thing, then call it a day. And on that note, I need to wrap this up because my brain can't take it anymore. I will say, I see a lot of potential in this game, which is the main reason why it makes me so angry. The PC and PlayStation versions of this game seem like they run fine. I just hope the developers can salvage what they've made here and turn this thing around into something that could be great for the Switch. Well, maybe not great, but at least fun. Have you guys played this game? Or have you played the terrible Switch port of it? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.